All right. Let's talk about San Francisco reparations. Fun topic, right? Yeah, this is sort of a hot button issue, and this video won't be very long because there's really not a lot to get into. I thought this was a lot more complicated than it is. I thought there was going to be some serious, crazy criteria for this that would make almost nobody eligible for it, but that's certainly not the case. I just looked it up, and I don't know how this could possibly go through. It it just sounds so insane to me and so many other people that I don't understand how it could possibly go through. I don't know where the money's going to come from. I I don't see how this could possibly happen, but they're still pushing this forward, and it's still going. And I just decided to look up the criteria for what it is because everybody's talking about it, and I want to know what the deal is with it. So here's the actual criteria. To be eligible for reparations, San Francisco residents must be 18 years or older, have been identifying as Black or African American on public documents for at least 10 years. Okay, hold on. I have to stop right there. Identifying as African American? Did they really just say that? I didn't know this is a thing. You can do this? I can do that? Can I identify as Black, guys? Am I allowed to do that? This is new to me, but apparently, according to the reparations thing, you just have to identify as Black on documents. So, oh man, there might be some white people getting reparations. Wouldn't that be funny? All right. So I'll start over. To be eligible for the reparations, San Francisco residents must be 18 years or older, have been identifying as Black or African American on public documents for at least 10 years, and meet 2 of 8 additional criteria, including have been born or migrating to the city between 1940 and 1996, as well as showing proof of at least 13 years of residency, having been incarcerated by the failed war on drugs. So if you went to prison for drugs in San Francisco, they're going to give you $5 million. Okay. Or being the direct descendant of someone who was. Okay. Or your parents were incarcerated for drugs. This is insane. This is bananas. Oh my God. Okay. Really wrap around that. So if you're 18, you've been living there for 13 years, you've been identifying as Black, so you might be a white guy that's been living there for 13 years, but identifies as Black, and your parents got locked up for drugs, you can get $5 million? Is that true? Okay. I've been incarcerated by the failed war on drugs, or being direct descendant of someone who was, being a descendant of someone who was enslaved through the U.S. chattel slavery, before 1865, having been displaced between 1954 and 1973, or being the descendant of someone who did, being part of a marginalized group who experienced leading discrimination in the city between 1937 and 1968, or in formerly redlined communities within the city between 1968 and 2008, according to the committee's plan. Okay. So there's only one line in there that mentions slavery whatsoever. So that's interesting. Okay. So I would imagine anybody that goes against this is going to immediately be called racist because, I mean, anybody that goes against anything that is counter to the entire left-wing agenda is called racist, and every other horrible name in the book. So I'd imagine this would be the exact same situation. Well, I'm against this, so call me racist. Color me racist. Is that racist? Well, yeah, I'm against this policy. How are you going to do it? Where's the money going to come from, first of all? But what about all the other people that were discriminated against? You know what? There's people that were living in San Francisco during those time periods that were discriminated equally as bad, if not worse. What about people who were living in San Francisco during that time period that were the direct descendants of people that died in the Holocaust? Like they were raised by somebody else that escaped Nazi Germany and their parents died in the Holocaust. You're going to give them reparations? They're part of a marginalized group, but they didn't identify as black on the documents for 10 years. Fucked up, guys. Should have identified as black. Is that really like there's so many holes in this thing. How are they possibly going to pull this thing off? I encourage all you guys to like read the criteria for this thing. It's absurd. You know, Mexicans were treated very nice here in the, I mean, well, according to a lot of people, Mexicans really still aren't treated very nice. Here in California, they're treated pretty nice. Everybody loves Mexicans here. But they weren't treated very great during the civil rights movement. Mexican Americans had their own civil rights movement. Do you guys know that? I mean, this is ridiculous, this reparations thing. And why just San Francisco? Why not over in Oakland? If anything, I would say Oakland has more of a case. If anybody's going to get reparations, just be the people that got radiation poisoning out at Hunters Point. Yeah, those people. I don't think they are getting anything from this. Well, if they're a marginalized group, they are. So what about what about Compton? Is Compton getting reparations? Is Watts getting reparations? Like, there's so many problems with this, guys. Like, $5 million too? You're just gonna give a bunch of people $5 million? Man, people are gonna get robbed. Oh man. People are gonna get that shit in cash too. You know it. People are gonna go just withdraw cash and just keep it in their closet. I would. Go put it in Silicon Valley Bank or First Republic Bank. That's what you guys should do with your reparations money. Yeah, you guys with your reparations money, make sure that you invest it with First Republic Bank. That'll probably be the best thing to do. Or Swiss Bank. Yeah. Man. All right. What do you guys think? California reparations. What do you guys think about the criteria? Pretty gnarly? Pretty easy? Do you wish you would have identified as black if you lived in San Francisco for the last 13 years? You didn't. You really screwed up. Well, all righty. That's it. Reparations are silly. I'll talk to you soon. Okay, love you. Bye.